And you thought that Yu-Gi-Oh was bad. Make sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. So we are returning back to our discussion out here about the ripples that we have been feeling out here with the most recent Pokemon set. And there was actually a sale on the new Umbreon for $18,869, which is really funny, by the way, because I swear that these other ones are going for what, like $3,000, $1,800 out here for the Prismatic Evolution. And what you have here evidently looks like a really weird scenario about this. Now, with this $18,000 sale on this modern era card, by the way, the set doesn't drop until Friday, I believe. It's when our ETBs are supposed to be arriving from the Pokemon Center for the pre-orders out here, which the set's not even technically in sale. Oh, well, it's on sale, but you got to go out of your way to find it until Friday. You'll be able to find it at Walmart, Target, all these other places. So, Prismatic Evolutions, for those of you that don't remember the last video, TLDR, some stores didn't want to sell the set because they were freaking out about the safety of their customers and their employees, which left kind of a bad taste in some people's mouths, being like, well, not only does this look weird, we can also understand, blah, blah, blah. No matter what, this set has left a bad look on the community. And then you come to what you're seeing here with this price point and this price spike out here with this. And now Pokemon players are actually even more pissed about this sale now, because now this ensures that the average Joe's not going to be able to find this product on the shelves. Now, keep in mind, during the last discussion, we talked a little bit about, chasing down these high rarity Pokemon cards and, getting these complete sets is very hard. Getting cards to play the modern era Pokemon game, completely easy. All right, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You can still go on TCG Play. You can still build a deck for $50, $60. You can play for all these competitive prizes. That has not changed. Do not let anybody tell you. You'll have people out here that'll be like, "Oh my God, these cards are so hard to get." If you're opening product to try to pull this, yes, I can guarantee you that you can get the common Bidoof that you need out of this set for competitive play, or any of these other cards will be available on TCG Player. The low rarity stuff will be easy. You don't have to bling out your deck. It's the same thing we talk about with Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. So, what has kind of spawned this whole Pokemon craze as of late? And you guys saw, showed off a little bit of the Pokemon collection that we have. There's the collecting side, there's the I gotta open this stuff thing. The satisfaction. The satisfaction of opening your own Pokemon cards in the Pokemon community is crazy. Also, another underlying problem here before we talk about the whole, giant shit show that's happening with this set. The amount of stores that have been going, oh, hey, see, Playmats. The entire whole ecosystem right now with these distributors in the Pokemon world that are taking these products and evidently selling them on Whatnot. And of course, you've got the whole, I've been reading a lot of things from certain people being like, always buy from a trusted resource. Yeah, always buy from somebody trusted. When we do our box breaks and stuff on stream out here, we just pop open a case and go. Unfortunately, with the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Product is, somebody's going to probably pull the QCR. Another person's not going to pull anything. That's always going to be how it is. But especially more so in the Pokemon world, I've seen way more scumbag when people buy a box and then they'll be like, oh, the box was damaged in transit, and they'll open up like a reverse claim on this, and they will rip you off of the money because their box was bad. It is so toxically horrible in that community with sealed product, man. Like, the scalpers are so willing to buy the product from another store, open it up or sell the packs and whatnot, and if it looks bad or they open it personally and it was an awful box, they'll just open the return claim. It is awful, man. I cannot tell you the amount of I follow a card shop called Sakura Card Shop, and the amount of chargeback claims that they post on Twitter is ridiculous, man. You should just take a day in the life and go through some of the things and just read about it. It is insane how bad and how scumbaggy that community is. You guys think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is bad. Well, chargebacks on sealed product is something I've had to deal with, but that block list is getting longer and longer as time goes on. I had a guy a while back he bought a box on stream. We opened it, the whole description said box opening on stream, and he was like, well, we opened it, and he was like, well, I thought I was receiving a sealed box. And it's like, why does it say box break will be opened on stream, literally on the description of the item that you were buying? And we open it up, we show off everything to everybody, and you're like, you receive it, and you're like, why is my box open? You're like, very, very strange behavior. But that's that. So with this whole Pokemon hype train right now, and the whatnot thing, this is, I have no confirmation on this, but I've been hearing a lot more stories from people as of late talking about packs being shifted off camera, weighing of packs, hits being skewed, using magnets to, detect foiling. Hell, man, at this point in time, just go get yourself one of those dowsing machines, go find water outside. All right, I feel like you're going to have a better time trying to pull an Umbreon out here off of a Whatnot stream. Nothing against Whatnot or anything. I mean, you're always going to have good apples and bad apples. That's not going to change. This is why we get back to the one of the earlier points here. Always buy from somebody that is reputable. All right, if you've done business with so-and-so for years and they've never let you down, things are going great, then maybe you should, if they're charging $2 higher than, the new guy, maybe you should pay the extra $2 for that added little protection or bonus for the relationship that you build. Now, obviously, not everything is perfect, and, the new Joe Schmo could be, a better resource, but typically, recurring business usually ends up being one of those slightly more safe routes to go with out here. And to everybody out here trying to hit gold on this set, even as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, this is important to talk about, because when a game like Pokemon goes, all right, everybody, we got the Willy Wonka golden tickets out here, your people are inclined to go buy one or two of them just to try their luck. It doesn't matter if they're going to win the lottery. It doesn't matter if they're going to, hit it big or not. The FOMO is going to kick in, the fear of missing out, people being like, oh my God, I could have pulled that Umbreon. Yeah, that is something. You could get rich very quickly here. That's always going to be the thing. But you're going to have, a lot more cases of this. There was a story about somebody, I think it was opening up, was it 900 ETBs to get the God Pack on this set? Or some shit like that. It was some ridiculous number. And, I don't know if you've done the math on that, but what is that, like 40 grand effectively? Or close to it based on current pricing, which is insane to be thinking about out here. But yeah, this is the world of Pokemon right now. The whole, I'm so surprised to see that Pokemon was able to replicate their success that they had during COVID into the era now, because, it felt like things were calming down a little bit. It felt like, I personally, I had no problem finding Pokemon product. You just had to kind of get it like week 1, week 2. I had no problem with that. There was no issues whatsoever with that. But you kind of turn and look around at things now, and people are, just freaking out that they can't find stuff. And I get it, supply and demand is a hell of a thing, but people are acting like this set's not going to get reprinted. You don't have to buy it now. You can, just kind of pay attention. The random Walmart restocks are going to be one of your best friends out here in this. Or you'd be like my friend who lives on the middle of Bumble, Wyoming, who's like, oh, hey, I got ETBs for days out here. I guess that's truly the advantage of living out in the middle of BFE, because you just get some crazy shit like that. So he's like, yeah, I'm probably going to get an ETB day one. I was like, good for you, man. Good for you. But the importance of this is to go, hey, don't get over don't let FOMO drag you around too much. Don't think you're going to be the one to win. Statistically, math is going to not be on your side for this, and just because, you know, it's rippling across all of the card game worlds right now, just be patient. All right, patience is a very, very important thing. It does. It takes a lot of virtue, and remember, you can still build very cheap Pokemon decks. Spending 10-50 cents on some commons you need out of a set that's about to be opened into oblivion. Yeah, going to be very, very, very interesting. So, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Remember, $18,000. LOL. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.